Have you seen this video that President-elect Trump put up about gender-affirming care and all of the changes he's about to be making? I will share my 2 cents afterwards, but if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna put it up next. Here we go.
The left-wing gender insanity being pushed on our children is an act of child abuse. Very simple. Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, in this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports. Under my leadership, this madness will end. Thank you very much.
I think this is amazing. Finally, we're getting back to common sense in America. A government that is sane and understands like what is real and what is not real. I mean, this is just, we thought this was impossible for a while. So it is so refreshing that the majority of the United States of America finally gets a government that knows what the hell they're talking about. And this is really not about political sides. This is about moral character. It's about how you see right and wrong and how you see good and evil. And if you don't align with this, hey, just scroll on by because we're never going to see eye to eye. But if you do see eye to eye with me and you agree, if you were a Trump supporter, whether you're an independent or an ex-Democrat or Republican or libertarian, whatever it is, if you voted for Trump and you're in the majority of the population because you agree with what is right and wrong, healthy and unhealthy, good and evil, then I'm sure you will agree that this is great news. And I want you to stick around because I need like-minded people on my page. I want you to leave an American flag emoji in the comments. Shout out to Trump, President-elect Trump, and all of the people that voted him back in because it took all of our efforts to get him there.